Hey everybody, what's going on? And welcome to GNR Central. And we got some surprising news today. And it looks like Guns N' Roses have announced a warm-up show this weekend at the Hollywood Palladium in LA. And it's like a 5,000 seater, so it's not going to be a lot of tickets available. But the thing that kind of disgusts me is that the gig is only available to those people who are City card holders or Night Train members. So it looks like the tickets won't be available to the general public unless, of course, you go buy them on the resale market. So they put out a statement saying City Sound Vault takes exclusive access to the next level for our card members to experience their favorite artists like never before, said City's Global Consumer Chief Marketing Officer Jennifer Breithupt. In a release, she said, Guns N' Roses is the latest of an impressive roster of artists who have played at the City Sound Series Vault, and we're thrilled to be bringing them to the intimate Hollywood Palladium for an experience our card members will never forget. So, City card members who would like to attend the Guns N' Roses show can register to unlock access to the tickets via Verified Fans starting today, September 16th, and it runs until September 18th at 10 p.m. Pacific Time. On Friday, September 20th at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, fans that have received the unique code will have the chance to search and use their City card to purchase tickets for the performance. So there's a place you have to register to get the code. I know a lot of people who aren't City card holders have tried to register to see if they can get tickets. And then there's also a limited number of tickets that are allocated exclusively for Night Train members to purchase via the fan club. So it kind of came out of nowhere. Their first gig was supposed to be in North Carolina in Charlotte, but they're playing a warm-up gig instead. And I think, honestly, it's going to be a pretty shortened set list. I think it's going to be, if I had a choice, I would not go to the gig. Every time Guns N' Roses kick off a tour, Axl's voice is awful, and then it gets slowly better because he doesn't take care of his voice. He doesn't rehearse. And I don't think they'll be premiering any kind of new material. I think it'll be a shortened set list. And I think it'll be pretty similar to set lists they've played in the past. I don't think there'll be any big surprises, but we'll be reporting on the concert Sunday morning. And you guys can probably expect there won't be really any YouTube videos going up because they're getting taken down on a daily basis. So I'm sure you'll be able to maybe catch a glimpse of a YouTube video, and then within a couple hours it'll be gone. Or you can maybe see it on Facebook as well. Turning now to some other random Guns N' Roses news. So Guns N' Roses touring photographer Kat Benzova. If you guys ever follow her stuff, all the photos she posts, I swear, are just black and white photos. And it's kind of funny how some of the people on the forum kind of criticize her for not changing up her style. But she shared this photo on social media talking about how she's excited for the upcoming tour and how this is one of her favorite photos of Axl on the road. This was during, I'm not sure which performance, but it started to rain during the show. And she was able to capture this image. And then we've got Duff McKagan sharing this photo on social media. So apparently this is one of the last straps that was made for Lemmy before his passing, and somehow Duff got a version of it too. And he's got Richard Fortus, basically styling it on. And it looks like this one was taken at Guns N' Roses rehearsal studios, which is actually a mate's rehearsal space where Guns N' Roses have been playing in since like 1989, I think. Turning now to other news, this was posted on social media. This is an advertisement in a Swedish newspaper that was printed the day before the Use Your Illusion albums were released. Now, they were released in Europe a day early on September 16th, 1991, and then North America got them September 17th. And of course, tomorrow's the 28-year anniversary of the albums coming out. And of course, you guys probably can't read it because you don't read Swedish, but it says GNR doesn't release an album until it's time. Tomorrow it's time. And I think that's very true even of how the band operates even these days. Turning now to some Slash news. So if you guys are big guitar fans or guitar players or collectors, Slash revealed that he's been working with Gibson and he's got a new double neck 1966 EDS 1275 that's out now. There's only 125 models that will be sold worldwide, each of them being hand signed and numbered by Slash himself. I did see some people on the forum say they've already sold out, but it looks like the asking price is around $13,000 US, which is pretty crazy. But in addition to promoting it, Gibson actually released a video with Slash where he talks about the guitar model and his history with double neck guitars and how he originally didn't want it to look exactly like Jimmy Page's and he wanted to have his own unique color, which is why he went with the black color, which he really liked. So that concludes today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll be having a lot of coverage of Guns N' Roses tour kicking off this weekend. And people have been begging me, bring back the podcast. So we will probably end up doing some podcasts at some point in time. And I'll probably be talking about the leaks a little bit more because there's still a couple leaks that haven't came out yet with vocals on them. According to some people, there's one song that actually has Axl Rose rapping on it. and it's not It Tastes Good, Don't It? It's like a newer song from the Chinese Democracy years. And then there's another song with Axel's vocals, and then a bunch of the other stuff that hasn't leaked is like instrumentals from what I've heard. But as we get more information, guys, just follow GNRCentral.com. You'll have the latest news on Guns N' Roses. Take care.